Hi, this is Daniel DiTuro. Do you know why some people claim being on the right is good and left bad? In this video, I share the origins of the words left and right. Were the good old days good, the sinister left, the angelic right, and which is right? Until the 1990s, left or left-wing usually meant liberal or progressive, and right meant conservative. By the mid-1990s, conservative politicians claimed all left-wing politicians and policies were evil. Some claim the left is doing the work of Satan. It should come as no surprise when you know the origin of the words left and right. To do so, we must travel back in time, more than 2,000 years, to ancient Rome. The Latin word for right is dexter, meaning right-handed. The Latin word for left is sinister. In English, sinister means something harmful or evil. The Latin word sinister has nothing to do with evil. It just means left. No one talks about their left-hand man. For decades, some schools forced left-handed students to write with their right hand. In today's politics, left is bad and right is good. History shows the political left has benefited the poor and middle class more than the rich and powerful. One would never know that listening to right-wing politicians. While many wish for the good old days, for millions of people, they were anything but good. Let's go back 100 years to 1924. Republican Calvin Coolidge was president. It was the Roaring '20s. Prohibition was in its fourth year. Organized crime flourished, and corruption was rampant. Over 98% of homes had no indoor plumbing or electricity. Most households did not own a telephone or car. Millions worked 50 to 60 hours per week for low pay and no benefits. There were no workplace safety regulations, and life expectancy was 58 years. There was no Social Security or insured bank accounts. The Roaring '20s ended with the stock market crash, bank failures, lost savings, and the Great Depression. The sinister left repealed prohibition, passed the Social Security Act. The Fair Labor Standards Act of 1938 established the 25-cent per hour minimum wage. The work week was reduced to 40 hours with time and a half for overtime. The Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation was created to insure bank deposits in the event of a bank failure. In 2012, it gave people with pre-existing health conditions the right to buy health insurance. The right's main accomplishments are lower taxes and deregulating businesses. Neither has benefited millions of Americans waiting for prosperity to trickle down. The right is also on a crusade to wipe out the evil left. During the 17th century, hundreds of men and women were accused and 19 executed for practicing witchcraft. Alcoholism was eliminated by banning its production. During the 1950s, they created an American equivalent of the Inquisition to root out and destroy communists. They and their followers rejoiced in destroying people's careers, blacklisting, and incarcerating anyone who would not expose suspected communists. Anyone supporting worker rights was labeled a communist. The irony is, the U.S. Constitution does not create or ban political parties. People love low taxes until roads, bridges, and highways need repairs. People love deregulation until it adversely affects their health or their wealth. Have you benefited from 40 years of tax cuts and deregulation? Are you living a prosperous, debt-free life, or relying on high interest rate credit to pay for goods and services? If 40 years of tax cuts and deregulation has not increased your wealth and standard of living, something is wrong, right? Please leave a comment if you have any questions about this video. Thank you for watching.